The game has seen so many shapes, sizes and strokes when it comes to putting. It's the only part of the game where there is no real right or wrong. All comes down to personal preference and feel. Golf companies have tried perfecting this art over the years, but I have never seen anything quite like this. Created by Jim Flood, the same man who brought us the Odyssey putters and the graphite shaft. The company sold 7,000 units in the first week and even made its way onto the PGA Tour, where Gene Littler and Johnny Miller used the backwards putter. The putter started to gain traction when Gene Littler did well at the '83 LA Open. So I paid quite a bit for this club just because I was so intrigued. I'm yet to see it in person, so let's open this together. It's like Christmas. Try not to stab myself. Woo! I can see a grip. Man, this is actually quite hard to get into. I can see a shaft. Oh my god. That is in amazing condition. Oh my god. First impressions. This is the most bizarre thing I have ever seen in my entire life. Now, we're running out of light outside, so let's get this to the course and give it a good test. So straight off the bat, let me show you a closer look at this club. Now, one thing I have noticed is the grip is on back to front. Whether it's meant to be like that, because it's backwards, I have no idea, but that would annoy me. I'd have to spin that around. But the overall feel of this club is unbelievable. It is soft as anything. You don't even feel the ball come off the club face. There's no wonder this made it onto tour, because I can imagine that this would be absolutely amazing on really, really quick greens. On slower greens like my course, not so good. You have to give it a bit of a whack. But I could get used to this. It's not as mad as it looks. And I'm pretty sure that you could play this left-handed or right-handed, because both sides kind of look the same. This video was going so well until this happened. That was the sound of my camera plummeting into the floor and breaking the lens. So a few days later and a massive dent in my bank balance, we're back to finish the video. So This video has cost me the club, which cost me quite a bit of money, plus a new lens. I am down a penny or two, so please, please, if you've got this far, would you like the video? Please, just for the love of God. But let's carry on this video as we've got a few more tests to test out. So one thing I did want to test with the Orizaba Basakwerd is long puts. We didn't really get a chance. Now, we've had a lot of rain here over the past few days, so the greens are going to be extra slow. But it's one of the tests I wanted to do, see how good it is at long puts. I kid you not, that was my first putt today, first long putt with this putter. Maybe I was wrong. I'm not gonna lie, as good as those putts looked, I'm not even kidding, it felt like I was doing a pitch shot with a putter. I had to whack them to get it up. Look, I'll show you now how far back I'm taking the putter just for that, what, 30-foot putt? So fair enough, it does its job, it's just about the feel. Now with a short putt, it feels amazing. You can't even feel it come off the putter. But with a long putt, when you have to give it some, it just feels clanky and clunky. But tell you what, I've nailed a couple of these putts, let's be honest. But I feel like this putt has had its time. It's done its job. It's been around since the 80s. It's a part of history. It's classed as a vintage club now. It's done his time, he's done his job. He just wants to hang his boots up and retire on a nice shelf somewhere. Not people like me dragging him out of retirement for stupid videos like this. So yes, I can understand why it didn't make it to many bags on the PGA Tour, but it's not as bad as it looks and it's not as bad as you'd think. I could imagine a lot of people who are struggling with putting and just need that something a bit quirky, like sometimes when you're doing it with a really weird grip, just something different that can get you putting good again. Me, I haven't got a problem with putting, I'm just very curious about this club. So that is that, I'm gonna put this putter to rest. He's gonna end up in a bag somewhere in my room until somebody wants him one day, or he's classed as a very expensive antique, even more expensive antique. So thank you so much for watching. I've got a ton of these videos to come, so please subscribe to the channel because you'll get notified, and please give it a like because I've spent so much money on this video, it's ridiculous. It's a beautiful looking club, it won't be going in my bag, but it's a part of history and it belongs in the Hall of Fame.